I've never seen your bedroom in the daytime, Ruth.
Oh, just to start recording, Dan. So great start to the podcast.
Actually, we'll leave that in. We'll start there.
Nice.
Just a Friday
strong.
night, Dan, and
Yeah, we'll begin there. Episode 35 of Absolute Scenes, the first one that's going to be filmed, because now, of course, we've learned how to use Zoom. So
Well,
Billy,
we hope it's recorded. Hopefully it has.
I've left it up to Billy, so God knows what's going to happen. But
yeah, it
Billy,
says record in the corner.
yeah, okay, shush.
Don't shush me.
Billy's joined us from San Francisco. What's the weather like over there, Billy?
Sunny, as you can tell.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And we're joined by... Sorry, Billy. Sorry, shut up. We're joined by two former guests from the podcast. We've got Dan. How are you, Dan?
I'm all right, thanks.
And we've got Ruth. Is this now your fourth appearance on the podcast?
Yeah, I think so,
Wow.
yeah.
Amazing. So...
She'll appear in the credits now as reoccurring character.
Yeah.
It is fourth, yeah. It is fourth. I was just counting, yeah.
So the plan today is, because we've been talking about university quite a bit, and they tend to be my favourite episodes as well. We were discussing during our university quiz the other day about the video diaries that we've alluded to a couple of times on the podcast as well. Yeah. I went and found the DVD, which I've got here. It's got a proper blurb and everything, which perhaps we'll read in a minute. And I watched that the other day, and I thought it'd be quite an enjoyable thing. And it's a thing that lots of football clubs and comedians and stuff are doing at the moment, is replaying old stuff and doing a bit of a commentary. So we thought we'd do that for you in this episode today. So we're doing the first 3 episodes here.
We may live to regret this, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, me more so than anybody, because a couple of things are really embarrassing from it, and my just general not being able to speak in front of a camera was embarrassing. Well, that's changed. So, we'll start. I'm going to ask Dan first of all, because the first episode, which you'll see in a minute once Billy gets it lined up, was all around your birthday, Dan. What were your memories of that? Of those couple of days, perhaps, or that day?
I think it was a Sunday night, if I remember correctly, because I think I went home for the weekend and people were texting, going, "What time are you going to be back? What time are you going to be back? It's your birthday." And I was like, "Oh, I don't know, maybe 7." I didn't hear anything apart from the odd, "Are you on your way?" It didn't click. And I just remember the lift doors open in the floor 10 and just a buffet in front of me, but it was really quiet, and I was thinking, "Oh, shit." So, yeah, it's nice though. Good.
Yeah. You only popped by, Ruth, didn't you, for that on that day?
Yeah, I was still at home, but I didn't want to miss Dan's birthday, so I paid my friend to drive me to Carmarthen because I didn't have a car at this point.
Oh.
And
I paid my friend to drive
Daniel
me
so
to Carmarthen.
much.
And I just loved Daniel, do you know what I mean? Yeah. I thought, I come back for his birthday. I could possibly be Mrs. Stagg in the future. You remember this? Clearly not.
Also, just for the viewers, Ruth is expecting a delivery from an ice cream van at any minute. So if she just runs off halfway through recording, which is possible, she's not having a breakdown. She's just going to have a cornetto.
Yeah. Can I just say that I've ordered this a week in advance, and it's a surprise for the kids in the streets. It's not just me ringing an ice cream van.
Okay.
It's not that type of thing.
Take play.
But yeah, I only came back for Dan's party, and then I went back to Merthyr that night, and then I came back I think a week or 2 later because I wasn't having any work in Carmarthen, and I had shifts in Aberfan. So
yeah, I think more so than it being Dan's birthday, it was kind of I think it was the start of the spring term. I think it was the first day that everybody came back properly, was over that weekend in dribs and drabs, and you were, I think Dan might have been one of the last people to come back. Well, we can check actually with Simon, and because I don't think he was back properly either. I think he was another one who just popped by. But anyway, I think we should start watching it now, Billy.
Okay, I was going to say you weren't going into teaching practice. That's all I was thinking. They didn't have a teaching practice that first few weeks, and that's why Simon might not have been there.
I don't
Potentially,
know,
Dan, can you remember at all? Or
no, I think teacher practice was the last term, maybe. I don't know. I don't think.
Do you know when you watch this? Can you hear our reaction?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I can't swear.
Don't swear.
Okay,
No.
yeah, don't swear. I just said don't swear.
Right, hopefully this works now. So I've got to set up ready in advance. So here's episode 1. I'll get it back to the start.
Look, it's called Rouse's Video Diary, not the Tower Video Diary.
Oh, here he goes. He starts
There he
drying
is.
his
The big rig.
ceiling.
So this has been referenced a few times as well. So this was the time when all the water fell through the roof, and I thought it would be a wise idea to try and dry it with a hairdryer.
Yeah. So if anyone wants me to stop at any point, just let me know and I'll stop the video and stuff. But here we go.
Yeah, hilarious. Look at that.
Great
Can't do
editing.
anything.
Great
Desperate
editing.
times.
There's nothing really to here. And there is a video of outtakes, and I somehow managed to get that wrong as well, unbelievably. This was funnier as well. That's like Cosmopolitan. They were all.
You can't hear it.
There's nothing to hear.
Yeah,
Can you hear it or not?
No.
No.
Right, try again because it's obviously not shared.
Oh,
it
Billy's
as I
done it
want.
wrong.
There we are. Try again.
While you're
There we
doing
go. It should be all right now. If I go back a bit.
Yeah, you can hear him blowing his hairdryer.
Technical difficulties.
Hi, welcome to my video diary.
Who filmed that?
I was going to say that wasn't even your room, was it?
No, I think that was
Jenny's?
Amy's room, I think, or Jenny's. I don't know. It was the one.
Jenny's room.
It was whoever was in my room in your floor, Ruth.
Oh, Amy.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I don't know why
Anyway.
he was in there, but anyway.
Because of all the magazines, obviously, Tom.
Yeah. Do you know where I got this dance move from?
Cricket.
The whole idea for the whole of the video diaries came from the England cricket team's video diaries, and they just did this in their first episode. So I thought, oh, we'll do that as well.
It is.
Oh my God! Look at how fat I am there.
Ruth's amazing sprinkler.
Jesus Christ!
It is funny, isn't it? Looking back itself.
Yeah,
I
how
don't
fat
think.
I was, and you used to think I was thin there.
Look at the toilet in
Look
the
at them two in
background.
sync.
Dirty tower toilets.
I know. Well, you'll be shocked to see what we do in a minute. It's disgusting. I look at it now and I think, what are we doing?
Oh, you sang Happy Birthday on the toilet.
Yeah, well, worse than that, the cake was on the toilet. It's insane. Can you imagine doing that now?
What, with COVID-19? No.
No, not during COVID-19. Just generally.
Just in life.
Oh, another
why
one
is that showing again?
Pop Ruth on again because you were so good.
Dance, da ga ga ga.
Nice cake.
That was,
why is it? I don't know why he's got a big
Cardigan
G.
Faye.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, then, thanks.
There's so many photos from university, but I'm in very, very few.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, you took them all, that's why.
Oh my God, Billy, you look about 10.
Billy's so excited here. He's had about 10 blue Smarties. I don't know how well this is going to work as an audio feature for the people who listen regularly, but this is going to be on YouTube as well for the first time. So if you are listening and thinking, what are they talking about? You need to watch on YouTube.
So
Dan's about to enter.
I was going to say, this is the moment Dan
this
was
is
talking
it.
about.
I remember thinking, say something nice.
Did you think it was a picture as well? Because you posed going, oh, for quite a while.
I don't know.
Look.
I don't know where I got mine from, miniature heroes. I don't know where they're from.
I think, Tom, had it flooded by this point in your room, hadn't it?
This was...
So your neighbour wasn't there. Cooper.
Well, I don't know.
I think
Cooper, we don't know.
Cooper
Look at
gone.
this. Look at the state of this.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, and then
Why?
I think probably because more of us could fit in the bathroom than the kitchen.
I think that was one reason. And the smoke alarm was in the kitchen, and we thought if we did it in the bathroom.
And the bedrooms as well. There were smoke alarms in the bedrooms.
Oh, were there? Oh, you can't hear on this properly, but the singing is so funny.
It sounds nice.
Oh, you can subscribe to my channel there.
Tom's some subscription there for the old gold and black. Plugging that in there.
Keep it playing though, because there's one very funny bit right at the very end. Next week will be funny, guarantee. This, she falls off the bed.
There we are. So,
that's when the love was strong.
Yeah, they did love each other, didn't they?
there we are. So that's episode 1. Is it as good as you remembered?
It's shorter than I remembered.
Yeah.
Yeah, and me.
I think Tom was saying that the other ones do get longer as Tom's editing skills get better, I think, and ideas
to meet the demand.
I remember as well thinking. Well, I don't even know what I was thinking really, but like the second episode was the first one I'd started like talking or like trying to present something.
Yeah.
And then that got bigger and better as well. And I used to write stuff. There's one with Beth Cohen in later that is very, very funny. Yeah. And Becky presenting one was really, really, really very funny.
Yeah. I missed the first couple.
Yeah, you weren't in. I don't think you were in it for quite a while.
Well, no, I was too wrapped up in Connor. Then.
Or like you said, Ruth, you might not have come back because I don't think our lectures started.
No. I was just too wrapped up in Connor.
Okay. No, I was trying to help you out there, Ruth, but there we are.
Does he listen to these?
What?
Does he listen to these?
He will now.
Well, hope not.
Yeah, we'll send him a link.
Yeah.
He is famous now. He's on.
Well, it depends what famous.
Well, he's on telly.
Has he got thousands of YouTube subscribers like someone in this video has? Daniel Stagg. The celebrity of the Ronza.
Somebody I used to know used to think that if you were on telly, you were automatically a millionaire. And this wasn't somebody who was like 8 years old. This was, they were in their late 20s. They used to think, they're on telly, so they're a millionaire.
Oh, Billy is. Speaking of celebrities, I matched with Billy, whose first line was, "I am a celebrity in New Zealand."
Oh yeah.
So I messaged him. I've matched with him, not realising like after I thought, oh, what's that then? And he hasn't responded yet, so I don't think he is a celebrity in New Zealand.
Ruth, it's night time over there now.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't live in New Zealand. He lives in
Australia.
Lisbon in Cardiff.
So rugby player.
No, I was going to do it. Have you ever watched Catfish?
No, I know of it though.
Oh my God, haven't you watched it? Oh my God, I'm obsessed with it. I am. I was going to try and do the image search thing. So you drop the image into Google.
Okay.
And then you can see it. Because I thought perhaps he'll come up if he's a famous celebrity, but I think he's lying.
Well, my friend once matched with Stuart Broad. Do you know who Stuart Broad is?
No.
So he's an England cricketer. He's one of the greatest England cricketers of all time. And I think he's like 33, 34 now, something like that.
Oh, and Ruth, there's someone in your room.
Mom.
There's Scream Banjo.
She's run off now. Mom, you're live.
Yeah, she's on it. Anyway, she got too.
Said, no, thank you.
She got too afraid because Stuart Broad was so famous. So even though she really fancied him and he was this really mega famous person, she never followed through. Which
I imagine, Tom, that happens to you quite a lot as well now, because you are obviously such a huge celebrity.
Yeah, people get very intimidated when they match.
Yeah, I can.
One of the girls.
A massive issue for you.
It is true though. This could go either one way or the other. I could have ignored it, couldn't I, and spoke about something else, because I probably look like a gold digger now who's trying to look for something famous who's not.
Your first love was obviously the celebrity of Ron the Cunnantava, as we just said. You wanted to be Mrs. Stagg, and now
I did. And
now you're moving on to
times.
this guy from New Zealand.
Right, let's get the second episode up then, Billy.
Right.
I'm dreading this because I am terrible.
Okay,
I'm really, really terrible. Feel free to mock, to say whatever, because I'm very embarrassed.
Here we are.
Oh my God. Oh my God! This is when they lift Jenny's dress.
Well,
in the
What's going on with there?
She was drunk, and she said she just wanted to feel all of her teeth.
Check that all her teeth are still there.
But it was a bit of a fake. It's a bit of fake because she had already done it, and then she stopped, and I said, "Can I just film you doing that because it's really weird?"
Tom, you look about 15.
Please don't pause it, Billy. Just let it go.
I was gonna.
Also, this can go as well for a long time. So basically, what you've just seen is me introduce the video diary silently. I don't know why I used to do this, but I never used to project.
Is this our floor? Are you on our floor now?
It's floor 3, I think it is.
No, I think it's the girls' floor. Is it?
I don't know.
They're
all watching a film anyway.
That's my room. If that's the case,
I don't think it is. Then
I think
oh
it is.
No, this is Phil's room.
Oh.
This is showing my lack of editing. This goes on for far too long.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you trying to walk in on?
Then I say something like, "Oh, they've closed the door. I'm going to go in and scare them. Should I go in and scare them? Yeah. Bang! Whoa.
The fact that, Tom, as well, there was only probably 2 or 3 people who watched these videos shows testament to the podcast now of the same quantity of people listening to the podcast.
So, I think I referenced that as well. I think I say, those of you who watched, both of you who watched.
Yeah, that's what you say in that clip just then. That's what you were talking about. Yeah.
I'm so embarrassed.
It's that shark bait in the background.
Yeah, there's 2 fish in there. I don't think the other one had a name.
Yeah, you called it MJ.
Did I?
Yeah.
I was going to say Adolf.
It didn't last for long, though, did it?
Well, they both survived from about October until Easter because a tweet came up recently on my time hop that said Beth Curran has murdered my fish.
Oh, this game.
I still don't understand this game now.
The witch. Oh, the witch. This is the witch.
This is the witch.
The witch. The witch.
Oh, the witch. This is the witch.
The what? The what? The what? The what? The what? The witch. The witch.
I don't get this game either.
No, me neither, yeah.
Jenny tried to explain it to me sober and drunk, and I was like, I really don't understand what's going on.
The what? The what? The witch.
Daniel's dancing.
The witch.
Oh, look, see, I'm not there again.
You're having a lovely time though.
Was that Dan then?
Yeah, Dan saying the Muffin Man.
No, I think it was Tom.
I think I said it first and then Dan said it better. Billy there.
Oh.
And Jenny stripping off. Pulling it down.
Oh, this is the scene from the quiz, Dan.
Oh yeah, listen.
You know my favourite one is out of all of them, that girl. Sam pulls up her trousers, you filmed it, Phil's gone to bed early, and Billy doesn't say anything.
Billy doesn't say anything.
Billy just doesn't say anything.
This is a good representation of like a normal night in uni because we didn't go out, but Jenny was just progressively getting drunker and drunker, and then we were. I don't think anybody else would have been having partaking in alcohol, would they? Or if they were, it would have been very little.
Well, you weren't drinking at that point. I
wasn't at all, man. No.
And neither was Matt. So that's 2 out of us gone. I don't think Simon. Well, I think Simon was probably one of the ones who did partake the most.
What was that? Did you see the Zippy poster on the wall? I think we all had one. What was it for?
I think I nicked that from the union. I don't know if everybody had it. Or they put it around the block. It was something to do with keeping quiet in the night, I think.
Oh my God! Speaking of the union, I was sorting my clothes out on the weekend, and I found a T-shirt. I'll have to find it again now. It's very inappropriate.
I've just realised you've got a whole loaf of bread there, Tom, next to the fish tank.
and a bottle of beer on the left.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much stuff in the background.
Oh, this.
I mean, Vicky.
This shows this just shows the damage to your wall as well.
I think I should show the nurse this, Tom.
Keep quiet, please.
Tom, can you explain to the listeners what is currently on screen?
So basically, what we did is, I think it was me and Jenny and maybe Amy drew a face on a balloon and put some glasses on it.
Oh, hang on.
And then hang on. So we put a face on a balloon and dressed it up in a hoodie, and then
That hoodie, isn't it?
yeah, it would have been that hoodie. Yeah, I think I only had 2 hoodies at this point.
That was my one regret. I never bought a uni hoodie. I think
Oh
everybody
my
else
god,
did.
didn't you?
No.
I love mine.
I've still got that one, but it's far too small for me. I can't fit into it now.
I think I went to the union. It might be the day that we met up, Bill and Tom. I think you were there as well, weren't you? When we went up that day.
Oh yeah.
Went to the union. It was closed. I thought, I'll get a hoodie. Nah, no chance.
No. I always wanted to have a Command Town football shirt as well, but I never had one.
You can order it online, I think, Tom.
Yeah, I know, but it's not quite the same as buying one when I was going all the time to watch them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
You clean up the flakes. All it would take one.
What is the actual line?
Hang
on, there's got to be something else.
Oh,
look at this now. Simon trying to do a magic trick.
I'm going to do a little trick for you. And this was for you, Matthew Tynan. I know I like you magic tricks.
This was before like David Blaine. He was a real trendsetter, wasn't he?
It was before Dynamo, at least. I think.
So you see Simon's head poking out the top.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
No.
It was terrible, wasn't it? But yeah, do you remember how much Matt used to do magic tricks?
Oh my god! Remember that one night in the union? We'd all having a night out. We'd all dressed up, and then he brings his cards out and starts flipping them in the air everywhere.
Well, they did hire him for one night, didn't they, to do some tricks? I think it was like in 3rd year, maybe, or
for Halloween. They hired him for Halloween. Him and his mate. I think Matt did 2. I think Matt did 2. I think him and his mate did 1, and then Matt did 1 on his own. If I remember rightly.
He asked me to take photos of him doing that thing. And I said to him, well, I can't take photos there because my camera's not good enough to do it in the dark. So he spoke to the people in the union, and they left the house lights on for like the first hour. So people were there dancing in the light, and then just so I could get a few terrible pictures of him going, "Is this your card?" Any of them union memories, guys?
Sam and the Womp. They were outstanding.
I didn't go to that one.
The sticky floor.
Sticky floor.
I didn't
UV night.
UV nights.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was a lot.
Wasn't that the same night? Sam and the Womp.
I think it was.
I don't know.
It wasn't. I don't think. Was there?
No, I don't know.
I think it. I didn't go to that one, but it's been one.
Traffic nights were always funny.
Oh, were they?
People's would change all the time. No, it was a white T-shirt with red writing on it, and it says, "I got."
Oh yes, I remember.
Oh yeah, I think I've got that one somewhere.
We used to walk around wearing it, and like I remember I brought it home, and my mother was like, "What is this?"
Yeah. I haven't got one of them because I didn't used to, if you know what I mean.
And a Disney night, was it Disney? No, one night was it that we dressed up.
You used to dress up all the time.
It was a Disney night because the Disney night, everybody like made a massive effort, and Tom, just you wore like a dark clothes and an army helmet. I'm an army man from Toy Story.
I cannot stand dressing up, but I don't like missing out either. So there was definitely there's one time in 3rd year when it was Halloween. Can you remember what my costume was for 3rd year Halloween?
No.
Amazing. I wore a wolf shirt and I got a label and I put it there and it said "Where."
Where? Yeah, so clever.
Yeah, but Dan,
my costumes used to be terrible.
Yeah, but Dan's costumes were, I think, in a later episode, it shows Dan's full effort. My favourite one though was, I think it was Disney night when you dressed up as Mr. Incredible and you sprayed your hair trying to get it into blonde, and it went bright green. Yeah, and then the photos just make it look even greener.
Yeah.
Well, because the next day after that was our like a Welsh speaking exam.
Yeah.
And we jumping in the shower in the morning, and there was still like tints of crap in it.
Simon went, didn't he, with all his makeup still on as Jack
I think
Sparrow,
he did.
with his eyeliner and everything.
He had a shocker, didn't he, in that exam, famously.
Yeah.
He was asked, what was the question? Something like, tell me about your house or something?
No, where do you live? And he just said Cork, which means red. And he said that it was because he lives near a red garage, and and he couldn't think of the word for garage in Welsh, which is garage. So he couldn't think of it.
Okay, right.
I used to love it. The away pea night was my favourite because we were the only ones dressed up and we made so much effort.
You think about it now. That as who would ever think of that as a theme night for loads of 18 to 21-year-olds OAP night? I think you were just naive to go along with it. I don't remember dressing up as an old man. I don't think I.
No, we went in. I think we went in pajamas. We all went in pajamas.
No, I think that's a different day. I think that was our first freshers.
Dan and Simon.
Oh, that night, yeah. That was
Simon went to the charity shop.
Yeah, we all went to the charity shop. This is going to say most of my outfits came from the charity shop for dressing up night, but the Disney night was terrible because I done Wendy from Peter Pan, and I bought this like disgusting, I can't describe it, like light blue silky dressing gown thing, and I had to write "I am Wendy" on the back because like it didn't look like anything. Yeah. But I wrote "I am Wendy. Where is Peter?" on the back.
Where is Peter?
Right, let's get to the last episode of the podcast.
I am conscious of time, but hopefully it does last.
We can skip through a bit of this as well because there's, I think, quite a long section where it's just questions being answered by people. Oh, who's this handsome fella?
Oh, nice.
Say to you.
Oh, I've only got 10% battery.
That's all right, Ruth.
If Ruth goes, we know why. It's because of that. So we've had 2 birthdays now within 3 episodes.
Birthdays are very close together, aren't they?
I was going to say, we must have churned about 3 episodes in the space of like 2 weeks.
This is what I mean. I think because me and Tom didn't start our lectures until like the end of January, so we didn't have anything to do for the first few weeks. I don't think he's back yet because I don't think everyone had to come back until the end of January. That's why.
Where is he?
Where is he? We don't know. He's not there.
What now? In real life?
No, I mean, like, he should have said his room. So where is he?
Hello there.
Hello there.
Dan going, yeah, so Tom was terrible last week at trying to present something, so here I am.
Look at that polo shirt. That's something special, that, isn't it?
You wouldn't be allowed to wear that now, would you? You look very young, though, Dan.
Yeah, you do look young, Dan.
Luckily, I can't hear anything I'm saying.
Yeah, neither can I.
I can just see horrendous facial expressions.
I can tell you're better than me at presenting.
There's a couple of people dropped out. About half.
Oh, thanks, Bill.
Matt got really offended by this bit here.
I think.
What's this thing?
You're talking about the Star Wars films because we watched them all back to back, didn't we?
Oh, a couple of people dropped out.
And a couple of people dropped out, and I think Matt did it.
Wild action later on.
Matt didn't watch all the films. He definitely missed out on a couple of them.
Yeah.
You went to the gym and stuff like during the day,
as opposed to during the night.
But he listens to this podcast as well, apparently, so he can put us right if he if he disagrees. It sounds like Tom, but it's not Tom. Hilarious.
Yeah, brilliant.
19, eh?
I'm in the wrong career.
By the way.
Oh, this is the question one, isn't it?
Yeah.
If I turn it up a bit then, so you can hear, because we'll obviously have the answers and stuff.
Whose bedroom's that?
Mine.
Tom's.
Yet again, there's just glasses and alcohol everywhere.
But we did all seem to gravitate towards your room to have.
You can also see you can see my phone on the side there. It's really
this is brilliant. This took about 3 hours, I think.
It took it was on a Friday evening, and it took all night.
Yeah.
Good Jenny. She's done her hair as well.
Yeah. She's really good though.
Oh, fair play to her.
If you just watch her, she doesn't change at all through the whole thing.
I'm not in this again, I don't think.
No.
You probably.
That's what I mean, Ruth. I don't think you come back to uni until lectures start.
No, I was just with Connor, 100%.
Remember that bit, Dan?
What about it?
Well, we've missed it now, but there was a bit. So you take a sip of your drink,
and then
we move around, and then I finish having the sip. It's amazing editing.
Who's that dancing? Simon.
Me?
No, Tom.
Oh, that's weird.
I don't think we're gonna hear much of these now.
No, we can just.
Yeah, you will.
So Matt, I can repeat them. Matt,
Just look at the state of the background. Look at that. Fish,
fish
beer
stand.
bowls, paper plates, brown sauce. I was trying to read what it said on my board as well the other day, but I couldn't quite make it out. Probably inspirational messages.
do work. Lecture on this day.
I like that bloody shirt, didn't I?
I think it was probably on the same day.
Have we not still got it down?
Tom like that.
I've been wearing.
hoodie.
Yeah, I was going to say I've been wearing that jumper for the last 3 episodes. Oh, here we go. Watch. Watch closely. Phil's face.
Whoops. What did he actually say? What did he say?
I can't hear it over the top.
He says something about Matt's the hardest worker because we never see him doing anything else or something. Then he goes. You slacker. There is a version of this now because on the DVD that I mentioned earlier on, there is hours and hours and hours of our whole interviews in their entireties, pretty much, and they just go on forever. They're boring. We didn't really know each other either. Like we're all going, "Oh yeah, Matt's really intelligent." Well, he didn't finish his degree, did he? So
I think he did. He did finish it. I think he got deferred. Yeah, he deferred it a year.
Okay.
Because he went back and did it for 30. Yeah.
Oh look, I edited Phil's face into everything, every answer. Look, watch. I think anyway. I'm lying.
Oh,
I'll put it in again.
You didn't lip.
Well, no.
Everybody was slagging off Beth, but then the next episode, she proves her stupidity.
Oh yeah, that's brilliant.
Can Shani's head on point again?
I was looking at these and I was thinking, did she used to just always look? No,
I think we had to wait for her to do hers because she had to get ready for it.
Doesn't do anyway.
Who is he talking about?
Simon doing no work and getting higher than everyone.
I don't know why, Tom. I always remember mine are always in a row. Like I don't think mine later than anybody else.
I don't actually think you're in this one.
No, I think
you and Caroline are on the DVD, but you got cut from the actual thing because you were because you were boring. Because you were boring.
I don't think I was. Oh, naughty thing.
As I can't say myself because I'm so funny.
Jack the lad.
He had a massive ego back then as well.
Yeah.
I know, I haven't changed.
I know I'm really funny. I know I am.
Somebody says me for least intelligent as well.
This one says most, so you sort of proved your point there.
This could have actually broken up a lot of friendships, couldn't it?
I know,
yeah. And considering we've literally only just known each other a couple of months.
Yeah.
Due to the fact that he's been in college more and he's done it longer, the fact that he's old. Again,
we used to think Simon was old. He was 23.
No.
That is old.
Is he?
Well, when you're like 18, like we all are, 19.
Is he that much? Is he 5 years older than us?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
because when I was in college, he was. Yeah.
He's not 33 now, is he?
Yeah, I think
Would he
so.
Will he be 33 in September?
Yeah,
Perhaps?
this year I think because I'm 28 now and he's 5 years older than me.
There we go. Look at the writing.
Oh
on
my
the...
God, I remember this. Phil asking when you're on your period, is your pee red or something like that?
It wasn't Phil. It was Matt who asked that.
But she's probably not. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's Dan who said you're the
that's
least.
yeah.
This is why we got you both on, so you can have this beef out with him. Ruth.
Yeah. Why? Can you remember why he says you're stupid? It's because you're
from Aberfan.
From
that's horrible.
So not only was it nasty to Ruth, he was xenophobic.
That's the first time he rejected the love, right there.
Well, I don't think it was the first.
It's okay. We took him second in the quiz the other night, so
yeah,
you know,
did.
I mean,
speaks volumes.
And Tom says Ruth.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Tom. What was that?
Oh, we can see it again.
Ruth's the least intelligent because of the sprinkler.
Yeah. I did. Well, I think that was I knew that you could take it.
Oh, here she comes with this. That's that mental man that stole all our stuff.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
what mental man?
Oh, he stole my cheese as well. I've never been so living all my life.
I love this.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love this. Here he goes. Sexy.
I don't think this is going to be very good to listen to at all because. Can you be a big two? It took ages to do that. I don't think I could be able to do that ever again. Oh yes. So this is our Star Wars remake.
God, you run into
it was
the run, Tom. It's the run.
Whose car is that?
So it's my car because I had to have it because my car was in the garage. They gave me this car as a courtesy car instead.
Phil's face at the end was appropriate for that.
Yeah.
There we are.
Has the 10-minute warning come up, Billy?
No, the warning has not come up, which has shocked me really. We did have a couple of technical difficulties. I think it did come up that one or two of you were freezing, so hopefully it's recorded it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but it worked. Everything is ever since then. It's worked fine since we've been going back and forth. It's been all good.
Yeah, I enjoyed watching them, even though I'd watched them the other night. They're very, very funny, aren't they?
Yeah, but like I said, I watched them ready in preparation for the quiz to do the questions, and it still makes me laugh watching them back.
Oh, I started my quiz yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Ruth.
Yeah.
Any hints?
No, but I learned how to put sound on a PowerPoint.
Welcome to 2002.
Well, we don't use PowerPoints. Well, I use PowerPoints
in Wales.
Oh. No, like as in, no, not just like a sound, as in when the slide moves, as in a link.
I know.
A 2-part question.
Yeah, I know.
And you're not going to get in the answers.
Is that the whole quiz, Ruth?
Yeah, she spent all her effort on this one question.
Well, no, I have 2 rounds so far. I can give you. The one round is all about me.
Oh God, you're joking. Gonna be good.
Oh, talking of all about me, Dan. Any danger of you doing what I've asked you to do for the last month?
Oh yeah, sorry. No, I'm afraid not.
Do it.
It's too late now, Thomas. Anyway, McFly have done it.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Copyrighted McFly. And the other quiz round which I've done is musicals.
Oh, great.
Fair play.
Is it musicals that Dan Stagg have been in?
Well, I do love Dan Stagg, so I did dedicate a round to him.
Yeah.
So there's one round about you, one round about Dan. Nice. Yes. I like it.
Then there'll be one about the Wolves, and that'll be sort of...
No, I think I'm going to do all about me, musicals, sport, celebrities, general knowledge, and then I'm not telling you the other round.
Cardigan Fair.
Day trips from uni.
Oakwood Park.
Well, hopefully the rest of our uni friends listen to it and get the hints in advance for the quiz, because otherwise they're going to miss out. Yeah. So I don't think you should tell them the others, Ruth. So then they have to listen to the quiz.
I've decided to do a half hour a night focusing on the quiz.
If only you'd have done the same towards your university work.
Yeah, this is true. But I am waiting. Well,
you waiting for what?
I'm waiting for my final mark on my uni degree because I didn't have to do my final exam because of COVID-19.
Oh.
So we have to wait and see now.
Do you reckon they'll let you pass?
Well, I had 95 and 95. I had 65 in my first one, 80 in my second, 90 in my third, and 95 in my fourth. So
I'm so proud. Well done.
you know, if
I'd
that's
like
not, you know,
Ruth, can we just check, Ruth, that it wasn't the same test over and over and over again, and you just had the answers each time?
No.
I'd like to revise my answer then of who's the least intelligent. It's not you, is it, Ruth?
No, it's not me. No, I didn't do anything new. So.
But you enjoyed yourself. That's the key thing.
This is the key thing. And look, I've managed all right. I've got a full-time job. I'm earning good money.
Live in your parents' house.
Yeah, living the absolute dream in my Harry Potter bedroom.
There we are.
I'd just like to share one thing before we go as well. I've discovered a new hobby today, and it's earned me 15 quid.
Is it? Can I just check? It's not asking Ruth jokes, is it?
I know. No. I was in work today as well when you were asking me. Ask me one now.
Right. Well, we need to set this up a little bit.
Okay, I got one. Ruth, what do you call a man with a spade on his head?
Should know that.
Let me just have a little think now.
While Ruth has a little think, let me just explain. We had a round in the quiz the other day that we had to guess what the punchline was for each joke, and Ruth's guesses were funnier than the actual guesses. For example, what's the difference between a snowman and a snow woman? The answer, of course, being snowballs. But she said, the man wears a hat.
No, that's not what I said.
It was exactly what you said.
No, it wasn't. I said the snowman wears a top hat.
Oh, sorry.
Say, what do you call a man with a spade on his head?
Yes.
Yeah. This is a difficult one.
It really is tricky.
Yeah. So, Tom, whilst we wait for Ruth still, why don't you tell people, if they have listened to the podcast and we have uploaded it as a podcast, where they can go and watch the visual video?
You will be able to watch this one on the Old Gold and Black if we get enough subscribers on the Absolute Scenes podcast.
Yeah, we
can start putting longer videos on there, but we can't at the moment, and I can't be bothered to chop them all up into little chunks. So
yeah,
you have to just.
I don't know the answer.
Okay, Bruce.
So
the Old Gold and Black. Hang on, the Old Gold and Black to watch this one, and then hopefully the podcast's video one. So the answer, Ruth, is Doug.
Oh my God, is he in Doug a hole?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever, Ruth. You've got to get up early in the morning to catch you out, don't you?
Jesus God. I tell you another favourite thing from Mimi, and I still laugh to it to this day, and I laughed earlier because my mother said she was going to put it in the pasta. Coriander. Now that word will live with me forever as one of the funniest things to ever happen in my life. I remember that we were on Best Behaviour, and then Dan Stagg's father was just saying random things in the kitchen while it was just Tracy had cooked us all lovely food, and I just remember having tears. Me and Jenny were hysterical. I can't think if anybody else was.
I wasn't there.
I wasn't there either.
Why?
There was I don't know. It was in the summer holidays.
I think Simon was. Yeah. Simon was there.
Yeah. It was something I had work.
I can't remember why I didn't come down, but it was maybe because of a Wolves game or because it had been too expensive. Perhaps I think we were starting university a couple of weeks after that, so I was thinking, yeah.
Do you remember
I don't even know.
Sorry, no.
Yeah, it was Christmas, I think it was.
Well, no, I was going to say for Tom coming down in the winter, this snow. Remember when it snowed that day?
Yeah.
And it was really heavy, and I think you caught the train back then, didn't you?
Yeah. So your friend Rhiannon, was it? She was doing a nursing placement or something, wasn't she?
Is that the one that came? Is that the one that came over that night? And Tom
No.
Another Rhiannon.
No, that wasn't. She wasn't even called Rhiannon. That one.
Yeah, what was her name, Dan?
That's not important. Anyway,
I've got it in Kerry. Wait, I got my scrapbook. Hang on.
It's not Kerry. Was the bloke?
Anyway,
I know her name. It's not important anyway.
Let's wrap it up.
No, don't wrap.
It's a nice image to end on, Ruth. People will remember this.
Shall I just?
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, Tom, do you actually want to read out to end the video the blurb for the DVD or something?
Can I just fit? Because I did say something about 10 minutes ago, and it's just been abused. I said I found a new hobby today.
Is it being interrupted?
Yeah. It's earned me 15 quid. I don't know. Ruth's going to say something in a minute now.
Shall I mute Ruth?
Yeah,
now? Let's see.
Yeah, there we go. That's good. We can't, she's still talking. Very good.
See how long it takes us to notice.
Yeah, Ruth, we can't hear you. We've muted you. We've muted you. You can't. She's still talking. Anyway, my hobby is now selling things on Facebook. Have you ever sold anything on Facebook?
I've done that before. Yeah.
It's really fun.
Even at the minute, people are coming to your house to.
Well, especially at the minute, because where can you get a small chest of drawers from? Nowhere. £10. Anybody take this away from me, please? Because I can't get to the tip where usually it would be going. So £10, and then £5 for a mirror, a horrible mirror at the top of my stairs. That's gone. So curtains are going tomorrow. But if
I'm slightly worried now that Ruth is gonna.
Ruth is getting distressed. Unmute her.
Unmute her. Go on.
What, Ruth?
You're back in the room. Yes. You're back in now, Ruth. You can speak now.
Story time with Ruth.
I can't believe they muted me. I think it's so rude.
Ruth, we've started now. We can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, that's what I'm telling you.
Oh. I made a scrapbook in here, really, look.
Nice.
And then everybody wrote a lovely comment then.
Oh, gosh. Go on,
this
read
is what
that.
Tom wrote.
Oh, no.
Ruth, I'm not going to write one memory down because I can't pick one. All I ask is that you think of me from time to time, smile and remember the good times we've shared. I hope that you achieve all you want to achieve in your life and you are loved by everybody that you meet. The pleasure has been all yours. Yes. Please ring me if you do something extremely funny and stupid. Love, Tom.
And you've kept to that, I think, Ruth.
This is Daniel's.
The first bit is from David Brent.
This is Daniel's. My dear darling Ruthie, thank you for trying to rake me for the past 3 years. It has been fun. My favourite memory is when we used to eat in the Halliwell in first year, and when you used to try and eat your food, I would say, yes, Ruth, you eat that chip. Yes, eat the food. I've really enjoyed watching all the old films over the years, and we miss you very much. Thanks for the memories. Love, Joe McEltry. Because that's what I used to call Daniel.
Yes.
Would you be right?
Billy.
I didn't know who you were. Thanks, bye.
Yeah, probably. Something along those lines.
Billy, do you want me to read you as?
Well, yeah, go on then. I don't know if I want you to, but
I do not have one specific favourite memory of you and I.
I thought it was going to say feeling.
Whether that be the latest Chelsea vs Liverpool score or the cost of Torres or Suarez being an idiot. It is safe to say that you're the only Liverpool fan I would ever tolerate and hold close to my heart. And even if Liverpool somehow beat Chelsea, I know we'll be sat there smiling. Please keep in touch, even if it's just gloat about you winning. Thanks for 3 amazing years. Love, Billy.
Oh. Very nice.
Loudie Hughes is in, yeah?
Is she?
She is. She's Lashford. Let me find that girl's name.
No, it's okay. Right, we'll wrap up now. People are bored of this now.
Look, Tom.
Yeah,
you
thank
wrote
you.
me a note, look. Ruth, please tell me you were joking. TTFN, because remember I didn't know what it meant. That's over now. We're no longer talking. Carol T.
Carol.
Right, we'll wrap this up now because we could. I don't think this is enjoyable for anybody listening. But,
her name is Megan.
it isn't even Megan.
It's Lisa.
Okay, right. Anyway, on that bombshell.
Is that right, Dan?
On that bombshell, thank you very much for listening, everybody. Subscribe to the other channel, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.